welcome back to a Let's Play in Perspective. Yet another Let's Play in Perspective. And as you see so far, our city is looking nice. So, what we're going to do is we're going to make some more grass. More grass for the masses. Yes, so how am I doing as mayor? Post comments! Really? Anyway, moving on. So far, so good. I think we're making great progress. So you're probably wondering exactly how did I get the username PookieIzzy7. Rather a funny story. You see, it's about 10 years back. 10 years back, we were, when we first got this computer, it was given to me as a gift, really. Because, well, since I was really since I was so adamant about making books and whatnot, I needed a computer of my own. So it was given to me as a gift. So this very computer, when first started, it had about 186 gig of pure memory. And believe it or not, this computer has been around for about 10 or so years. So, let's just say I am pleased about it. I am very, very pleased about it. Because really, you can't go wrong with that. I mean, seriously, you can't. Anyway, about my username. It's really a mixture of two names. If you didn't hear it before, you're going to hear it now. My mother's nickname when she was a child was Pookie. Of course, there have been many Pookies around, so, you know. Why should we be any different than before, right? So, we couldn't just stick with Pookie. No. Even now that I go into streams, most people just call me by Pookie instead of calling me by Izzy. Now, when I started working as a part-time Japanese teacher, it was at a private school, and not too far from where I went to school. Not too far from when I went to school, which was right across the street from this place, which was also a church. So, I'm not going to name the church, because I don't want anything to come against me next Sunday when I go, or the following Sunday after which. So, no hate mail, please. Thank you. Anyway, Thank you for giving me the park. I appreciate it. Give me that goddamn park. Anyway, moving on. Where should we put this park? I don't know. Hmm. Well, let's see. We can put this park right about here. We can put the park right by here. Because why not? It's right. It's right by where you can go to the go and do a little something. Okay. That's fine. But anyway, yeah, my nickname is Izzy. My mom's nickname was Pookie. Pookie, Izzy, and of course we need a number, so we just picked the probably the best number you could possibly come up with, 7. So therefore, Pookie Izzy 7 was born, and the legend has been made. Anyway, apart from that, I've been on YouTube for about 4 years. 4 years, yes, folks, 4 years, believe it or not. And I can tell you, I can tell you, when when you're on for 4 years, and yet after all this time, you actually make progress very, very quickly. Well, that says a lot. Just like this, I'm making progress. But I think I mentioned before that if I were to meet some people online in person, there are a few I'd like to meet. A few that I've known for a while, a few that I'd like to know. For one, the closest I think would be Mr. Jiwo, because he and I are in the same state. We're just in different parts of California. He lives all the way out there. It's San Diego. I live in Los Angeles. That just says a lot, doesn't it? That mean it really does. It really does say a lot. And that goes without saying. I mean, it really does go without saying. Hey, I just want to do a little something, something, something. Goes without saying. But really, yeah. If anything, I like to meet Jiwo, Upstart DJ, because the dude's funny. No, I'm not cold. Anyway, I am not cold. That was my mom there. She was asking me if I was cold. I am not cold. If I'm wearing, how is that I am not cold and I'm wearing a sweater? All these things and more on the Pookie Izzy 7 channel. Yeah, it's starting to look like LA, doesn't it? Ah, LA. how we really just don't like you as much as we thought we did. Because people are going to be flocking to LPville. Because this place doesn't have just one. No, but it has two stadiums. Two stadiums. It doesn't have just one. It has two stadiums. And we're going to make sure not to cross the streams. Because people will flock to travel somewhere. But let's see. I digress. Really, I digress. It's a nice city. Come to LPville. As I mentioned, yes, I'd like to meet Upstart DJ because the dude's awesome. If you haven't seen his Mario Kart LPs, go watch. Be amazed. Even Jiwo has made a Mario Kart LP, and it's from the Super Nintendo one. And I wanted to do one, but my driving just sucks. No, it doesn't suck. I've been away from Mario Kart for so long because I've been making various videos like this. Because we want to make it nice and peaceful and all that good stuff like that there. When I was smaller, I used to have Legos. But that's how I knew how to build stuff. Of course, when you have Legos, you're going to always have to remember Legos. More people that I'm starting to think I want to hang out with, or I'd like to come see, or they can come see me. Reign of Hearts. Right now, it's alright. I mean, if something happens, I don't know. But anyway, I mean, everything is good. Everything is good so far. I don't think there's no problems. But you know, I digress. You know, I like managing my money, but yeah, let's just go with that. So far, it's looking pretty good. This place is looking pretty good. But yeah, I'd like to meet the following people, as I mentioned. If I haven't mentioned this before, I'm just going to say it again. Mr. G-Wo, Upstart DJ, Reign of Hearts, Big Fatty Plus, Twin B Mark II. Of course, she's my girlfriend. Of course, I want to see her again. Sheena Marie Bach. And yes, she beat me in Jeopardy. Owned my ass in Jeopardy. And she has struck a blow for female LPers everywhere. especially those who are into trivia. And mind you, this is stuff I have been away from for years and years and years. So you can completely understand. To my male counterparts and LPs, I have shamed you and I am sorry. I did not mean to do that to you. Because, really, I am so sorry. But LPville, yes, is the modern day convenience. A modern day convenience for those who like to be connected and who like to stay connected. For those who like to stay connected, you shall be further connected. Now enjoy your cheese sandwich. No, don't enjoy your cheese sandwich. Let me enjoy mine first. Because yes, I'm about to eat. And stuff is falling on the floor. And maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should take a quick bite. Like so. And yes, I'm taking a quick break. I'm taking a quick break because stuff is dropping on the floor. Like, for instance, I have barbecue sauce. I have barbecue sauce on my hands. On my fingers, rather. But you know what? I am always resourceful. You're going to hear everything that goes on in this room. If you haven't heard already. So nothing has been really going on. Before we have some disasters go on. Nah, we shouldn't have any disasters go on. No, we shouldn't have any disasters going on. We should have more commercial zones. We shall put a Walmart here. And next to this Walmart shall be a Target. Yeah, in California, where I live, the one store I am very close to is GameStop. Because GameStop is nothing more than a 10-minute drive from my house. And like I said, it is not that far off from where I am. It is rather close to my house. But the thing is, I don't really go to GameStop that often. I'll tell you a funny story that happened. It was the day before Christmas Eve. You go to GameStop on the day on Christmas, before Christmas Eve, you're in for a world of hurt. Because everybody and their mama was there. Uh-huh. We always wonder that. And why is my screen going out again? Anyway, thank you for the present, sir. I appreciate that. Because your kids will live peacefully because you have a park right here. And the vicinity right here. In this vicinity, you will also have, if I can put one here, a stadium. Yes, because everybody loves football and baseball in some fashion or form. And we should also have, just in case something stupid happens, we should have another commercial mall. But it would be funny though. It really would be funny that we will all come around to California. We'd all have a big meal. Well, we wouldn't have a big meal. We wouldn't be living at my house. My house is too damn small. No, what we will be having is I know a place in Bowen Hills. And if you like food, I mean, if you really love to eat, I should say if you really like food. If you love to eat, then that place happens to have the most gigantic buffet of food you've ever met. I mean, it's freaking ridiculous, man. Seriously, it goes without saying. Once you eat there, I don't think you're ever going to be the same after you've eaten there. So I'm just saying. There's a lot to be going on. I mean, there's a lot going on, so therefore, yeah, we'd want that. But yeah, LPVille is starting to look good. And in this area, we shall have more industrial zones. Kind of like Fresno. Yeah, it's kind of like Fresno, except with less pollution. Because we want this place working. Just because we want this place working. Inadequate rail system. Really now, let's see if we can fix that. What about this rail system that we have? This rail system needs to go somewhere, doesn't it? Well, let's fix that. Okay, that's fine. You take people to where they need to be taken to. Like, we can take them from the... Like, we can take people from here to quite possibly somewhere else. Oh, don't worry, we'll make road. We shall make sure of that. See? More road. plenty of other things that enter my mind at this time of night. Women. Yeah, that's right, women. And the question to that is, how come women are so damn picky about their men? I always ask this question because even though I'm in a relationship myself, I always have to question, what else more do you want from me that I haven't done for you already? I always want to ask this question. I always wondered about the future of my relationship. I mean, before, it was like, I don't know. It was just sad because the type of women I've always known were online. And out of all the women I met online, there were three I've actually met offline. And they were online. The first was my first girlfriend, and yeah, at the same time I was dating another girlfriend, which happened to be my current girlfriend. It wasn't really seeking because back then we were just friends. I can clearly say how the hell did I manage to have a decent girlfriend who is so so kind, so considerate, and yet wants so much. And granted, my girlfriend is a geek. My girlfriend is a geek, and I'm a nerd. Or rather, I'm an otaku, not a nerd. Because if you have ever seen my room, I made a video in which showed what my room looks like, what I look like. And if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It was for Halloween. I was dressed as Kyosuke Kagami from Rival Schools. So the funny thing is, yes, what is it about you women? You ask for so much. You ask for so much of us, and yet you guys are so picky sometimes. I swear. What can we do? What can we do for you that we haven't done for you already? Aside from the usual. We spend as much time as we can, but I don't know what more we can do. Of course, I always ask that question, why? Da 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 da. Also, yes, I always ask that question, why? So that big why, yeah, I always gotta ask that. But I'm not knocking anybody. I'm not knocking women, mind you. I'm only asking the big question, why? We know we're not the most perfect gender on the face of the planet Earth. Hell, we've already established that. We've already established that we are not perfect, but you're gonna have to do. I'm not really mad, I'm just stating how I feel. So that's a couple of things that I wanted to mention. And by the way, yes, I'm talking about Twin Bee Mark II. I've given her the world and everything else. I've helped her throughout I've helped her throughout the trying times in her life, and I've and she has helped me in return. Everything changed when we first met because it was awkward. It was really awkward because when you're living with somebody, and really I'm still living with my folks, so mind you, it was really awkward. The fact that we basically took walks together just to get away from them, that's really saying something. That's really saying, we need a place of our own. She lives in Connecticut now, and right now she is sick because of, well, she has, she overdid it with Christmas Eve, and the fact that she did overdo it in Christmas Eve, she's not feeling too hot. She's not really feeling too hot, and I feel for her because I kind of wish I overdid myself on Christmas Eve, but I slept through most of it. That's okay. I rather sleep through Christmas Eve. I rather sleep through Christmas Eve sometimes because ain't nothing happening on Christmas Eve that I don't know about. So for you people living here, you shall have a seaport of your very own. Thank me later. Now for you people living in LPville or living outside of LPville, you guys shall have the best arrangement known to man. For you shall have the privilege yes, the privilege. Well, pollution is very high. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get rid of something. We're going to have to get rid of these industrial zones. So you go, you become this in a place of an industrial zone. You go and you become residential. IRC, get it? Ha ha ha. No, but seriously, I think I talk a lot about what goes on. If it doesn't go on in my life, it goes on somewhere. I mean, not much is really going on in my life per se. Not right now, anyway. Ooh, that's not right. No, that's not right. That is right. But really, I think everybody in LPville is pretty happy, I think. I mean, it looks okay. I think we make good progress, I think. For the people in LPville have been laughing their asses off because their mayor has simply lost in a round of Monopoly. Oh, no, not Monopoly. No, it's Jeopardy. But you know what? That's okay. I can deal. I don't know about you people, but I know I can deal. Cause like I said, I haven't played co-op in like years. Especially something as old as Jeopardy. So you know my mind's just been blown. It's just like my cousin, she never lives down because my mom has beaten me in Pac-Man. Not much has changed those years. Let's make some nice green here. Because why not? Yeah, why not? Right? But as I was saying, yeah, there's a lot that is going on in my life that remains yet to be made. So I'm hoping that most of you who do know me will stick around for the long haul because there's more. There's more. I mean, aside from URG, there is more going on in my life than what goes on. Of course, I'm part of a choir. Normally at church. Normally when I'm at church, I sing in a choir. So, yes, I'm a tenor. I'm not a bass, I'm a tenor. And if anybody asks me to sing a note, I'm pretty sure I can probably nail it. But then again, I actually tried singing something online, but really, honestly, I tried singing online. I don't think it works. Or at least if it does work, I'm pretty sure if it does work, I tried singing Crush 40 once. With the fact that I listened to myself and I cringed. Ugh. Did I cringe? So what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to sing a few bars right here now. If you don't like it, run and scream for terror. If you do like it, please let me know. For what I'm about to do, I think this will probably stun and shock most of whoever is going to be looking at this pretty much later. Now my falsetto voice is like, my falsetto is not like that. Boy, it's more like this. But if I was going through my throat, it would sound like this. Trust me, I tried singing the theme to the Raccoons once. It did not work. I kid you not, it just did not work. If I try doing it now, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I'm gonna try, damn it. Because really, let's just say I am sort of shy when it comes to my voice. Talking is no problem. Me singing, that is a problem. Especially if I was singing in a falsetto. and I did it online. And I did it online. If you can't hear what I'm doing, I'm trying to keep my screen on. I can sing a few bars though. I'll sing a few bars from the old classic CBC show, The Raccoons. The ending part, at least. Here I go. I'm just gonna have to turn this down for you. I'm gonna have to turn it down for you, just so you can hear me try to sing this. So, here goes, because it's just gonna sound really, really weird. If I can remember the words. No, I'm just not inevitable. When darkness falls, leaving shadows in the night, don't be afraid. Wipe that fear from your eyes. A desperate love keeps on driving you wrong. Don't be ashamed, you're not alone. You can run with us. We have everything you need. Run with us. We are free. I want you to come with us. I see passion in your eyes. Run with us. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm pretty sure everything right now is just gonna fall really, really fast. That's all I can do. I mean, I like Crush 42, but I'm not gonna do no Crush 40. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do Crush 40. If I had I swear if I had a laptop, I could probably do it better. But that is the nature of my voice. So if I have somewhat did the weirdness, that is sing for you on camera, and you have started to run away after all this, then my good people, I am sorry. But I think this will do it for this section of LPville. Yes, you can see it right here, LPville. This is all of LPville right here. At least this is the east part of LPville. The west part of LPville, I'm gonna work on that in my free time. So what I'm gonna do is, of course, you're gonna see me do this. Thank you. Anyway, this weirdness, yes, about the pollution. Yes, I plan to do something about the pollution. Thank you very much for letting me know. Even though I really don't. Oh. Well, fine. We shall do something about that, won't we? There. Now shut up and eat your cheese. Now shut up and eat your cheese sandwich. Anyway, I really don't have much to say except that, wow, this is a really nice map. Everybody seems happy. I don't care who's saying what, but it looks green around the gills. So nothing is going on that I don't know about. So with that, I think that will do it for this Let's Play in perspective. Before I go, I want to mention that this will be the last of the Let's Play in perspectives, because next year they will be changed into a new title, which it will be called Let's Play Confessions. Because most people don't really mention their outside life when they're on a Let's Play. I, however, do, because I'm pretty sure most LPers would too. Or those who play games like these, they would most likely do something like this. But anyway, yeah, next year these LPs will be called LP Confessions. Of course, next year we'll also feature random co-ops. Now sometimes they could be weekends, sometimes they could be weeknights, but they'll be random co-ops. Because difference is always good. Difference is always a plus. So that's a new feature we're gonna have. And mind you, it doesn't really have to be with the same person, but you know, hey, the fun never gets old. And I mean, yes, even Sheena Marie, she's a great player. I had to give it up. She is a great player. So, you know, I'm pretty sure there are others who can probably challenge me and give me a good run for my money. Because I haven't had that in a long time. And I do mean it. I haven't had somebody actually beat me in a long time. So, you know, a win is somewhat doable for me. I mean, I like to win, but I would also like to get beaten every once in a while. Because really, it's not about winning or losing. It's about how you play the game. So, maybe sometime around maybe next year, I will most likely come back to this and do this area. And this will be probably season 2 of the first in a new series called Let's Play Confessionals. But anyway, I'm going to stop right here, because I'm pretty sure everybody is happy, because we got 2 parks here. Got a couple of residential, commercial, and industrial areas. And if that's not enough, we can get rid of this, and make it into a police department. And quite possibly another fire department. But anyway, you guys seen the compilation videos. Let me know what you think. If you have any comments, requests, or something, let me know on my channel, PookieIzzy7. And if there's anything else, I don't think there is, though. That'll do it for this LPP. So with that, I'd like to thank every one of you guys for giving your feedback on what I've been doing. I really appreciate it. Oh, and if I haven't mentioned it, which I am sorry, another person I would like to see before I end this video is, oh, not so well-known artist, but he's on DeviantArt. Look up School Filmer. You'll see his work. Give him some love because he does some awesome work. He does some Hamtaro. He could probably do some comic book, but I don't know. He could probably do some Pokemon. I know he can do some Hamtaro, but you know, I'm just letting it know. I'm just letting it be known. And if I were to visit him, or he were to visit me, I'd say, yeah, we hook you up, dog. So anyway, for this episode of Let's Play Confessional, I have been always the underdog of the underrated Pookie Izzy 7, and this was SimCity. And I'd like to thank you all for being there in 2010, and I will see you next year when we have Fire Emblem February. So with that, I wish you happy holidays and a happy new year. I'm Pookie Izzy 7, and I am out.